Pleased to be joined now here on the SB Nation NFL show by the one, the only, the legendary, soon-to-be Pro Football Hall of Famer right now, one of the greatest players in the history of college football, reigning Heisman Trophy winner, two-time national champion, the one and only DeVonta Smith. DeVonta, thanks for taking the time to join us.
Thank you for having me.
How's life? What's the last movie you watched?
Uh, I honestly don't know what the last movie was I watched.
What about the last show on Netflix, like an episode? You watched like an episode of The Office? Like what's the last thing you did to kind of chill out? Because your life's been really busy lately.
Snowfall.
Okay, Snowfall. You like the plot? I talked to Dory Jackson yesterday, and he liked that too. So this seems to be a popular thing among really talented people.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I can get behind Snowfall. I want to talk first. You're joining us on behalf of Auto Trader, the go-to resource when car shopping or buying, with the largest selection of vehicles to search from. I understand that as soon as you fully turn professional, one of the purchases you want to make right away is a car. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, like you said, Auto Trader is the go-to resource when car shopping. So with everything that's been going on lately, with me training and rehabbing, being real busy, Auto Trader makes everything a whole lot easier. And yeah, that's gonna be my first big purchase of a car. So with them helping me out, makes things a whole lot easier, and I'm excited.
So is that something in your free time? Like, are you on your phone looking at different pictures of cars, like that you're thinking of? Like, have you narrowed it down? Do you have a couple of particular cars you kind of like once that moment comes?
Probably a G-Wagon.
Okay, look again, DeVonta Smith life pretty good right now. So, how has life changed for you in the last couple of months? I know you do more things like this, but you're the same person, same player. What has the ride been like ever since you won the Heisman Trophy?
Honestly, it's kind of been the same. I mean, with all this, it's been a little busier, but I mean, I'm not doing nothing anyway. If I'm not training, I'm just sitting in the house, so I don't have nothing else to do.
Have you had conversations already? I know the draft process has started in the sense that you're training and things like that pretty soon. And again, obviously this year is very different. So no physical NFL combine and things like that. But have you talked to older players, maybe Alabama alum, about what the process is like? Hey, pieces of advice, things like that. I mean, has that been part of your routine so far?
No, not really. Just going with the flow, letting things come as they are, and just handling things when they come along.
Okay. I like the temperament here. You seem like you've just, DeVonta just wakes up and does life the way, it's presented to him. I appreciate that. Would you say that Alabama is wide receiver you? Because it doesn't, I feel like not enough people say that. I cover the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if you can tell by what's behind me. And so Amari Cooper, obviously one of the best players in the history of Alabama, you yourself, Julio Jones, and two last year in the NFL draft. Like as much pomp and circumstances made about Alabama, I feel like that point is missed by people.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, the resume speaks for itself, so I feel like it's wide receiver you.
Okay, I know a lot of people say that would be LSU. They get some love for that. And I don't know. I'm curious. I like to do a lot of research for interviews like this. Do you know how many times you have tweeted "Who dat" on the subject of Louisiana?
Nah, how many times you know?
If I told you to guess, what would the number be? I'm talking the whole history of your Twitter account.
Uh, I probably give it 50.
Okay, that's you think you tweeted a lot. Maybe you texted a lot. Maybe it's an Instagram story thing for you. You've tweeted it only 9 times, at least in that exact verbiage. You always have the purple emoji as well. So nice and consistent for you. What's that like? Because so many football fans obviously have a favorite team, but don't get to go through the NFL draft like you are. Obviously, you don't care where you're drafted. You just want to go to the NFL. But is it difficult? Like whenever you're going to talk to the Falcons or the Buccaneers or the Panthers, things like that, is it can you just feel like it's going to be a teeny bit weird?
Nah, not really. It's just like when I was deciding on where I was going to college, I was a big Oregon fan, and once I got
Mm,
here, just let it go.
right. What was it about Oregon that you liked? The uniforms?
Um, the Anthony Thomas, he was just that dude, and that's just who I always watched.
Yeah. I mean, very fast, very shifty, like you are as well. Who are some of your other favorite players that you've watched? Maybe for the Saints.
Aaron Brooks.
Okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
I was a diehard fan when I was young, and just everything about it, I just always watched the Saints.
So what's it been like for you then to watch what might be Drew Brees' last year in the NFL? I imagine he means a lot to you. You're of the age where, the time that he really had a lot of prominence with the Saints was when you were in high school and things like that. Knowing that he might be done, what does that mean to you?
I mean, that's what comes with football. Everybody, it has an ending point sooner or later. So just knowing that that time is coming, I mean, just accepting it for what it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, for what it's worth, the Saints obviously have some of the cooler uniforms, just like Oregon. So if you end up in New Orleans, I think it would be a cool look on you. We did get some tweets. I don't know if you saw this on Twitter or not, asking people because we knew you were going to be coming on what they wanted to know from you. And I'm sure, well, my first question actually, do you see all the mock drafts that are coming out already? Are people sending you the photoshops of you in different uniforms on social media?
Yeah, I've got a couple of them.
Yeah, do you enjoy that? Like, is it cool for you to see yourself in different colors and uniforms?
It's just funny how like people can like do stuff like that. That it's just interesting, like the different things people can do.
Yeah, and fans can get kind of ridiculous and they try to will things into existence. And so I don't know if you saw this, but most of the responses we got came from fans of the Philadelphia Eagles who are hoping that you are headed to the city of brotherly love to help Carson Wentz, to help that team get back on track. So the first question that we've got comes from Matthew Simmons on Twitter at MJS_2K. Says the Miami Dolphins have the third overall pick. If you are available, then how would you feel about reuniting with Tua?
I mean, it'll be great just to go back and just play with him again. He was a great teammate, a great leader, a great person overall. So just playing with him again, it'll be great.
Kenneth asks, he's on Twitter at K Huang Slayer 321. Whiz or American on your cheese sticks?
I don't eat cheese sticks.
You don't eat any cheese steaks at all?
No.
Again, this is kind of a subliminal Philadelphia thing. I'm telling you, they're trying to will this into existence for you. Again, this one, Rectum says, Rectum is Hallmark and Chill, says, favorite Always Sunny character. Again, asking about Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I don't even know what that is. What is
You
that?
know, never heard of the show Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. We've got one from Matthew Andrews. Did you see yesterday that EA Sports is planning on bringing back college football in some version or some form? I imagine you played a lot, maybe with Oregon back in the day. But so Matthew Andrews wants to know if it was released this year, because we don't know exactly how they're planning on going about it. And you were on the cover. Would make sense to have the Heisman Trophy winner on the cover after all. What play would you want them to use?
Um, I'll probably say the one hand against LSU.
Yeah, that's a good one. What angle? Because there's a lot of good angles from it. I mean, would you want to see like the front or the side, or you want like your last name on the cover? Like, what's the preferred angle here?
Yeah, with the last name.
Okay, I like that. That's interesting. I think that I think about these things. I have to imagine you think about these things as well. How often did you play NCAA football growing up, or were you more of a Madden guy?
Oh, nah, NCAA all the way.
Okay. What else do you play? Are you a Call of Duty guy? Are you 2K? I mean, what else do you have going on?
Yeah, Call of Duty 2K. That's them only two games I play now.
How, like, what's is that? Because if it was me, if I was training for the NFL draft, I would literally wake up, train, go home and eat, and then play Call of Duty or whatever. Is that your daily routine almost to a T?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. That works out. So we've established here that you don't know a lot of things about the city of Philadelphia. Again, we've got another tweet here that says, what do you think we can learn from Jalen Reagor, who the Philadelphia Eagles took in the first round last year? So have you seen Eagles fans? That's the team that is really enamored with you. I don't know if that's obvious or not.
Yeah. I mean, I know Jalen. Just probably just watching him practice and things like that. You just see things that people do and you just pick up on it. So you probably have some tools I can put in my bag, things like that. So I probably just have to watch him just to see what I can take from him.
That makes sense. Have you been talking to your quarterback, Mac, throughout this process, and just kind of, who are you talking to, and what interviews are you doing? And obviously, he doesn't have the Heisman Trophy like you do, but you're in a unique spot that you guys are going through that together.
Yeah, me and Matt, we talk almost every day. It's most of the time it's not even about football. It's like last night he texted me about Call of Duty, and like it just be off the wall stuff. He just be sending me, and we just be talking about everything.
What's he like? Is he texting you get on, or is he asking you how you did? Like, what's that conversation like?
Nah, he got the Call of Duty package, and he was like, "It's this for real killers," and I ain't have one. So he basically said I wasn't a real killer on Call of Duty.
How do you not have one? I mean, like, how can the Heisman Trophy winner not have this yet?
We working on it.
I mean, that again, see, like, I'm on the hunt for a PS5 still. I have to imagine you have all that taken care of for you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so Auto Trader, again, the go-to resource when car shopping or buying, with the largest selection of vehicles to search from, bringing trust and speed to the forefront and creating a more modern digital shopping experience. Life is so digital now. Life is so easy. Auto Trader, I know, certainly helps in that capacity, helps with car buying and car shopping. You mentioned the car you were looking for. Can you see yourself having multiple cars someday, God willing?
No, not really. I'm not too big on buying a bunch of cars. I mean, I say I probably have two. I have one that's a little better on gas, and then one that I drive every now and then.
Well, yeah, one to take to the stadium on Sundays, and you can get out and get photographed and everything, and then another, like, you're gonna go grocery shopping, you're gonna go out for the a weekend trip or something like that, a little bit more responsible, more room, grow a family, things like that. What else are you looking forward to buying? You're a jewelry guy, or I mean, what else is on your list?
Nah, I don't buy jewelry at all. So really, just car, place to stay, and that's really it.
Wow, this is a really refreshing perspective, I gotta say, DeVonta. Well, we're all rooting for you. We're all excited to see where you end up. I can tell you again that Philadelphia Eagles fans certainly hope it is there. It will be interesting to see. I think it would be cool to see you in New Orleans. You and Michael Thomas together would be a lot of fun. I would imagine if that were the case, you would tweet "Who Dat" more than 9 times. But we'll see about that. Enjoy the lead up to the process. This only happens once, and so soak up every minute of it. Congratulations on all the success so far, the Heisman Trophy, the 2 national championships. I'm sure there's a lot more coming your way. Appreciate you taking the time to join us.
Appreciate you having me.